Have you ever been listening to someone speak English and just thought, wow, that sounds so different from how I say it? Well, today, we're going to decode the hidden music and rhythm that makes every single accent totally unique.
Right? It's something we've all wondered about. You're hearing the exact same words, but the music of it feels completely different. So what's going on? Is it just the accent, or is there something deeper, like a secret code to the way English is spoken? That's exactly what we're here to figure out.
All right, so to crack this code, we first have to figure out what we're even talking about. What is an accent, really? What are the building blocks that come together to create that unique vocal fingerprint?
You know, an accent is so much more than just how you say your vowels. It's actually this really complex recipe of things. You've got how you shape your vowels, sure, but also which words get the punch, the pitch of your voice, how fast or slow you talk, and the overall melody, the intonation. It's kind of like a whole vocal orchestra.
And this is super, super important. Accents are all about our history, our geography, our identity. There is no such thing as a right or wrong accent, period. The only thing that really matters in communication is, can we understand each other? That's it. Clarity is king.
Okay, so let's put this into practice. How about a quick trip around the world? We're going to listen in and hear some of these amazing vocal identities in action. You'll see just how incredibly diverse English can be.
Okay, just listen to the difference. In American English, you get that really hard R sound, right? Car. But then in a lot of British English, that R just kind of disappears. It's more like water. And then you jump over to Australia and they stretch out those endings, like mate. Indian English often has these beautifully clear, crisp syllables, water. And then in Singapore, things get really quick and clipped. A whole question can just be can. See? Every single one has its own distinct musical flavor.
But here's where it gets really cool. Underneath all those amazing, colorful differences, there's this hidden rule, a secret rhythm that actually connects almost every single type of English, no matter where it's spoken.
And here's the secret. English is what's called a stress-timed language. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means the rhythm isn't about giving every single syllable the same amount of time. Nope. We create a beat by punching the important words and kind of just squishing the little words in between.
Just listen to this sentence. I want to go to the store. Hear that? There's a beat there. Dum, dum, dum. The words want, go, and store get the spotlight, while I, to, and the are just rushed through. That is the core heartbeat of the English language.
Now, this idea of stress, it's not just about rhythm. It's actually way more powerful than that. Think of it like a hidden switch that can completely flip the meaning of what you're saying. Honestly, it's one of the most powerful tools we have in English. Okay, take the word present. If I say present with the stress on the first part, that's a gift, right? But if I switch it and say present, now it's a verb. It's the act of giving something. Same spelling, totally different words, and it's all because of where we put that little punch of stress. Same thing with record, the noun, and record, the verb. And if you think that's cool, get this. This power gets even stronger when we look at a full sentence. This is where the real magic is.
Okay, listen really carefully. Same sentence, 3 times. First time, I didn't take your pen. By stressing I, what am I really saying? I'm saying it wasn't me, but maybe someone else did. The focus is all on who did it.
All right, now let's move the stress. I didn't take your pen. Hear that? This is just a straight-up denial. Nope, wasn't me. You're wrong. The whole meaning has shifted to be about the action itself.
And one last time. I didn't take your pen. Now, what's the implication? Well, maybe I took a pen, just not yours. See how the focus jumps to the object? It's incredible.
So think about that. The exact same words, in the exact same order. But by just changing which word gets the emphasis, by changing the rhythm, we've created 3 totally different meanings. This is huge. It shows that getting the rhythm of English right is just as important, maybe even more important than getting every single sound perfect.
Okay, so we've talked accents, we've talked stress. There's just one last piece to this puzzle, and that's the melody of our speech, what linguists call intonation.
So in English, we basically have 3 main musical shapes. For a lot of questions, our voice goes up at the end. You're coming? For statements, when we're done talking, our voice goes down. I'm home. And when we're listing things, we kind of keep it flat and steady until the end. Milk, eggs, bread, this melody is the final touch that packs our speech with meaning and emotion.
So when you put it all together, it really comes down to this. Our accents are amazing, right? They tell the story of our culture and where we come from. But that hidden system of stress and rhythm, that's where the actual meaning is built. It's the engine under the hood.
So next time you're talking or listening to someone else talk, try to hear beyond just the words. Listen for the music, the beat, the stress, the melody. It's all telling a deeper story. So let me ask you, what does your English say about you?